Hey there, small business owners. Ever feel like you're always putting off updating your website? For most of you out there, building and maintaining an online presence can be overwhelming. Your day-to-day schedule can greatly impact necessary tasks like keeping your website up to date and planning marketing campaigns to stay competitive. Brand You Love offers monthly packages for website maintenance, marketing campaigns that help keep current customers engaged while attracting new ones, and social media strategies that keep you in touch with your customers. At Brand You Love, we do the legwork for you, so you don't have to. Contact us today at brand.love.com.
Welcome to Desert City, a D&D5E actual play produced by TTRP Theater. I'm your DM, Jazz. I'm joined today by Chris Freedom as Theo, Duke Walter as Ellen, and Dean Martin Jr. as Kevin. Thanks for tuning in to episode 9, and if you've been listening, welcome back. Let us know what you think. Find us on Twitter at RenCityPod, or YouTube, or Patreon. Search TTRP Theater. You know what to do. Like, rate, review, subscribe, all the things. I've been absolutely blessed to be surrounded by so many talented and creative people throughout my life and career, and today I'm shouting out Jaron Wallace. Jaron is one of the most talented actors I know. He's also a brilliant filmmaker and storyteller. When I first moved to Jacksonville, Jaron was one of the first folks to say, "Hey man, let's work together." We've been constant collaborators since, and great friends for many years now. Check out his stuff. You'll probably see my stupid face in a number of the films he's posted online at Vimeo/Jaron Wallace. That's JaronWallace. Okay, let's get on with the show. All right, has everybody got their sheets ready?
Yes.
Ready to
go.
go.
Proud of that.
Well, you said you were never going to change. You were never going to close that tab. So
I had closed it and I still found it.
Let's start with a little recap. We opened up with the drunkard Trouden approaching Ellen, Theo, and Kevin, begging for their help, reuniting him with his estranged wife, Cassandra. After paying 33 gold and a potion of vitality, you begrudgingly agreed, despite Ellen's protest to assist. Based on yet another note that Trouden showed them, they needed to go to the central garden to obtain items of sentimental value. After finding the first item, the trio demanded more money up front, and after battling and defeating a pack of wolves, they finally reunited the couple, where Cassandra shared that she believed it was the Church of Lathander that fixed the election and kept Sil Pasha in power due to something, quote, under the city, unquote. She told them they could probably find Orlani at the Glistening Harem. She gave them a ring as a reward for their efforts. The trio gave her and Trouden some free marital advice. Finally, arriving at the Spitting Camel, the trio delivered the bangle to Wylam and were told to meet Sheeny at the Oasis Theater. He offered free lodging and medical in exchange for the idea of the newest stage play, Ellen and Lirlani, Love or Die. You bedded down for the night, and that's where we are now. But not quite yet, because the night before, after Kevin was laid to bed to have someone attend to his wounds, Ellen and Theo take it away.
Yeah, we get Kevin bedded down, medics taking care of him, stabilized. And I pull Theo into my room, close the door. This day started in one direction, and now I am really concerned that we are in way over our heads. We have had 2 people today directly, they posed it as rumors. 2 people today have basically said that EOS is not on the level, and that concerns me. Not that I'm necessarily believing everything that they say, but there's still that thorn, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to sleep well. What do you think?
I'm concerned too. Clearly, there's something more going on than you and I are privy to. But I guess the way I look at it, I have to know. I mean, if there's anything to it, we'll find out. The truth will set us free. And if there's nothing to it, then we can defend his honor. There's still a chance that we can save his life. I can't let go.
No, I'm not asking you to let go. I'm not letting go.
Okay.
That's not, I mean, you know me, I don't hold any of it in. I can't. It's just not who I am. I need to, I honestly, I don't know what I need. I'm just, it's been a long day.
It has that.
I'm now even more concerned than I was to begin with. I thought this was just going to be,
Nothing is simple. We will get through the muck. We will find what there is to find. And at the end of the day, I need to know, when I put my head on the pillow at night, that I've done the best that I can do. That's my plan. If it's meant that we save his life, we save it. If it's meant that we uncover a controversy and the election goes a completely different way because of the insights that we've gathered, well, perhaps that's what the outcome is intended to be.
See, this is why I need you. Voice of reason. Okay.
I'm just super glad you didn't call me in here to get creepy with me again like that one time.
No, I was fucking... Dude. I barely even remember it, okay?
I remember it all too often and too well.
Bro.
Listen, we were young, okay? It was...
Bro. When you're on the road, you can rub your brother's barking dog.
Is that a thing?
Oh no, not road rules again. Shit, I'm triggered right now.
Barking dogs.
You know what? Session's over. I'm triggered.
Come on, man.
Road rules.
You've been walking all day. Help a brother out. Give each other a foot rub.
That was a beautiful little piece of role playing, guys. I'll give one inspiration to each of you. You have a D4 that you can roll at any time to add to any roll.
Nice.
Sweet.
Thanks.
Now I gotta get some sleep. Let's turn in.
Are we taking Kevin?
Another hand. I mean, I wouldn't trust him with my life. He seems to want to steal everything and backstab everybody else. But I mean, he seems decent enough.
What's he done to you? Stole you all breakfast one day.
He did. He stole us breakfast this morning. That's true.
I feel my thievery has been detriment.
Well, Theo's just not a very trusting person. He believes in a very moral and ethical code of deciding who has good morals and good ethics.
Right. Which is usually me and whatever I find is helpful to me at the time.
Okay, I give Theo a big hug, squeeze him. Okay, no funny stuff. I'm not trying to whatever. Just I love you. I'm going to bed.
Love you too, brother.
Fast forward to the next morning. Early in the morning, before anyone is up, Kevin, there is a knock at your door.
Yikes. How's he feeling overall?
You're back to full health. I mean, so physically you feel fine. Mentally, that's up to you.
Okay, do I have a window?
Sure.
Let's go out it.
You want to go out the window?
Yeah.
The window is locked.
Okay, well, let's pick that lock.
All right, give me sleight of hand.
Ooh, 16 with a +4, 20.
20 will do it. You start to jimmy the lock, and as you open it, your door swings open. It is Wylam. Kevin, where are you going?
Trying to catch some fresh air. This place reeks of linseed oil.
Please, have a seat. I have something I need to discuss with you.
Okay. He's been kind of my benefactor, hadn't he?
Yeah. You and Wylam have a good business relationship, if and probably even a little more cordial than that.
Well, what is it?
Kevin, there's something I think that you should know, information that I have come across. As you consider going on quests with these two, I want you to be aware that Ellen owes a great debt to the Church of Lathander. He was a part of a job that we were also a part of, and things did not go as planned, and the church came in and they sort of helped make things right. And I am unsure if or when the church may call on Ellen to repay that debt. Plus, Ellen and Theo, they've grown up together. They're practically sons of Dawnbringer Eos Morningwood. And my fear is that should the church ask them to do something that does not align with perhaps your desires, that it would be nothing for Ellen or Theo to betray you. I want nothing from you. I only wanted you to have this information. But if you would like, the Thieves Guild can provide a certain amount of support to you in case this were to happen. As you know, you have been a friend, and I appreciate everything that you have done for us. But you also know that nothing in this world or life is for free. So if you are interested in the Thieves Guild protection and support from Ellen and Theo in case something were to go wrong, all I would need from you is the coin that you received, allowing you entry into the Corporanti. That is something that I desire very much. It's up to you. I ask, this is not a demand. I only wanted you to have the information.
Willem, these are pilgrims. I don't feel threatened by them at all. They seem altruistic. I don't think I've given them any reason to stab me in the back. And as far as backstabbing goes, there's no one better than myself. I'll go it alone, Willem. But because you have been so good to me, you can absolutely have the coin to Copper Annie.
You extend the coin. He puts his hand over it and pulls you in a little close and says, "It is not necessarily Ellen or Theo in which I am afraid of betraying you, as much as I am worried about what the Church of Lathander may ask them to do. Be careful and mindful, my friend, and if you need anything, you know where to find me." He pockets the coin and he walks out of your room.
Okay. I'm going to shut the door behind him. And then I'm going out the window.
Okay. So you scale out the window and you're waiting outside. Ellen and Theo, as you guys wake up, you pack up your stuff, begin to leave the Spitting Camel.
I wake up and get my stuff together and just start knocking on doors.
You start knocking on doors. There's only about 4 rooms. One is empty. One you were in, one Theo was in. And you get to Kevin's room and you knock. No one answers, but it's unlocked.
Theo, Kevin, you up? And then open the door to Kevin's room.
Room is empty. Window is open.
Blood is everywhere.
The remnants of bloody sheets that were since cleaned up are in a pile.
Theo is deep in a dream about a harem of angels, and it's getting super exciting, and it's all coming together toward a climax. And in the dream, Ellen comes out of the shadows and starts slapping him on the ass. Theo. And And Theo looks over his shoulder like, what the hell, dude? And then wakes up and hears his voice being called out in the hallway. I get up, I throw on my clothes real fast and go over to the door and look out in the hall to see what's going on.
Yeah, as you come out into the hall, I come back out of Kevin's room, close the door. I don't know. He's not in there. Let's go down. We'll get breakfast. Maybe he's down there.
Maybe he decided to part ways.
The hash is really good here. Let's get some eggs.
Yeah, let's do it.
Head down to the bar.
So you guys go downstairs and sidle up to the bar, order some eggs and hash.
Hey, come on over here. Kevin's sitting down. He's got a table with a spread on it.
Oh, early riser.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How you feeling?
Better. Much better. Yeah, refreshed. Ready for what the day brings us.
Good. I went in your room to get you up, and it's a fucking horror show in there. We're worried about you.
Dog chewed off my left cheek.
I know. It was not expected. Thank you for everything yesterday.
I didn't help much. I apologize for that. We'll get it together. Theo, I have something for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're a brute. And you're throwing fists. Why don't you take this mace and do some real damage?
Okay. All right. No argument here. Appreciate that.
And if you see anybody in a red cloak, keep it hidden.
Okay. Protect your stolen goods.
It's handy. Do you need to file off any runes or anything? You know what I mean? So
Right.
in case somebody does see you with it.
What's the VIN number on this thing?
Right?
So you guys are chatting, having some breakfast, and Gorn comes up to the table.
Oh, God.
Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Go on.
Listen, I hope that you are prepared for your meeting today that Wylam has set up with Sheeny. He'd like you to deliver an item for him to her when you meet her. And he extends his hand, and it is the bangle that you guys had originally gotten from the Copper Ant.
Perfect. 100 gold.
Well, listen, it's not for me to decide. I'll leave it here on the table for you. This is a request from Wylam. That's up to you if you choose to do it or not. Just like it's up to you to choose whether you visit Sheeny or not. I would tell you, though, Ellen, I happened to meet my sister Lurlani for a few minutes this morning, and we were talking about the conversation that was had here last night. She made it very clear to me in no uncertain terms that I needed to back off.
Yeah, you do. You need to calm the fuck down.
And that maybe she might like to pursue things on her own. So I'm telling you this as much as a friend as I could be, I guess. When Wylam gives you a gift, and he would probably view this meeting as a gift, there are consequences for not taking advantage of those gifts. I just thought you should know that. All right, boys, you know where to find me. And he walks over and sits in his booth.
Little bit of growth. Good. That's nice. Good for
Gorn,
you.
I appreciate you. Theo leans over to Ellen.
In all honesty, Ellen's fucking pissed right now. I am
Theo's
pissed.
having wet dreams and
What's Ellen pissed about?
I will not be threatened. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck where you sit. I will not be threatened.
Love it.
You can see my face getting flush. I turn to Theo and listen, I know that we don't necessarily have the clout or the power or any of that to fuck with these guys. But the sooner we can get out from under this fucking thumb, the better. I really wanted to push off this Sheeny meeting and just go find Erlani and try to get to the bottom of this other shit, but fuck.
Let's just check the box. I mean, it'll be fine. And then we'll move forward. whatever he offers next, we're not in.
Yeah, agreed.
Period.
If that's how it's going to be. You're going to try to hold this shit over our heads. We don't fucking work for you.
No, and we're not
You're
about
demand.
to.
You're going to demand 40 gold from us just to have a conversation. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Kevin, what's your plan for today?
I'm gonna travel with y'all, try to keep you from getting killed.
Perfect. Hey, I never did this yesterday. We got a little whatever, and I pull out two little coin purses, and I hand them over, one to Kevin and one to Theo. You guys each get 43 gold, the split from the 133 yesterday.
Oh, sweet.
It's your cut.
I was kind of wondering about that.
Well,
I knew you had mine. I wasn't sweating it. It was ours.
I know. You kept the ring though, Kevin.
I got the dookie chain.
Well, the dookie chain's a gift.
Regardless, I got the dookie chain.
It's a gift for Mom. So you hold on tight to that one. You remember Mom. But whatever that ring was that she gave up yesterday, you got that on top of it.
Yeah, you're gonna put that on too.
Appreciate your help. You helped us find the Copper Annie. You stayed on the level. I'm grateful.
He's wearing the ring.
The ring has been attuned to you, and if you would like, when the timing is right, I will reveal to you what it does.
What? Oh, I was just putting it on because it was bling.
All right, let's finish breakfast. Let's get out of here. I got a fucking sour taste in my mouth. I don't want to come back here for a while.
Okay, you wrap up, and you guys head out. Are you taking the bangle, or are you leaving it on the table?
No, I'm taking it. I flick a gold piece to Dee Dee. I don't know. Is Dee Dee behind the bar?
Yeah. Yep.
I flip a gold piece to Dee Dee. Have a great day, girl. You're the best.
See you next time, hon. All right, you guys heading to the Oasis Theater, or are you going to do something in between?
We're focused. Let's get the meeting over with and get on.
You head over to the Oasis Theater. It's not too far from where you're at. The Oasis Theater is an open-air venue. It has a stage and seating. It's a thrust stage kind of setup. When it's show day, the air is filled with lively tunes of minstrels and the aromas of roasted nuts and spiced meat. You get to the theater, and on stage is a human woman. She has long brown hair. She is about 30 years old, and she is dressed as a dressed as a noblewoman, and she's standing on stage.
Is she performing? Or is she rehearsing?
She rehearsing or something?
Yeah, she's rehearsing. She's like practicing, going, walking the stage, and kind of muttering lines to herself.
I'm gonna kind of, you know what I mean. As we enter, I'm just gonna kind of stand at the back and just watch.
Yeah, let's take it in.
You guys stand at the back and watch, and she seems to be going through the motions of her character. She's kind of not really giving a full performance style of rehearsal, and shortly after that, she's joined by two other actors on stage, a human man and a dwarf. And they all kind of start talking to one another, and then they notice you there. And Sheeny calls out to you, "Hello, loves.
Good morning.
Good morning. Come up on stage, please."
We're not performers.
No, I know, love. I'm expecting you. Wylam told me you would be here. Come on up on stage.
Oh, Sheeny. Yeah. Hey, guys.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Sheeny. Hi there.
Start making my way down.
Parental Bravo, actor of the Blue Goats, says the taller human man. Hey, I'm Oliver Farr, and I'm here. I usually play the graph parts. So, as you walk up, you have...
Wait. He plays the what? He plays the
graph
what?
parts. The graph parts. So, as you walk up, you have Sheeny, a human woman. You have Bentel Bravo. He's the kind of high English actor type guy, and then you have Oliver Farr, who is a kind of a gruff dwarf.
Well met. I'm Ellen. These are my associates Theo and Kevin. And do you have a few minutes to speak with us, Sheeny? Or are we going into some kind of improv practice with you?
No, I have a few minutes, love, but just a few minutes. We are expecting an audience here very shortly. We'll be performing, perhaps you've heard of it, maybe you saw the playbill. We'll be performing our newest show, The Shadows of the Djinn.
I think I saw some flyers about that. Yeah.
Oh, you're so sweet,
Looks
love.
fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw, what was it? I don't know. It's probably been a year ago. You guys did a show called The Golden Cloud?
You saw the Golden Cloud?
Oh, yeah, I did. It was fun. It was really funny.
Oh, thank you, love. Thank you so much. We had a really wonderful time putting that on. We're always so thankful to have the support of our ward. Theater doesn't thrive everywhere, so we're very, very thankful for that.
Can we speak in private? Is that
Yes.
okay?
Yes, of course. Parental? Yes, Sheeny? Parental, please see if you can get a hold of Tim. We've not heard from him yet. Of course I will. I will call to him post-haste. And you guys walk off to the side room.
Post-haste.
Sheeny, thank you so much for taking the time. You obviously are in a time crunch, and we are trying to move as fast as we can. Firstly, here, this is a gift from Wylam.
Thank you. It's lovely. Well, loves, what can I help you with?
Theo, she's not a sketchy person. She's probably got morals, so I figured you'd be the one that would want to talk. Or,
Well, it seems I can't remember the name of the thing we're looking for.
The God's Agate.
We're looking for the God's Agate.
damn it! I wanted him to have to fucking search and get uncomfortable silence.
Oh, man. I should have let him.
I wanted it to be a running theme about every second or third episode where we just have these long fucking 15-second pauses as Chris scrolls.
We are in need of the God's Agate. Have you heard of such a thing? Do you have any idea where we can come up?
I have heard of such a thing. Me spouse's name is Jib. Maybe you know him. I think around town he's known as the Pirate Jib. I've overheard him talk.
Jim?
Jib.
The Pirate Jeb. No, I'm not familiar.
Yeah, well, my husband is, he's a boatsman and, he participates in the trade, importing and exporting of goods, for Cal Imports. And, so I've heard him talk about the God's Agate. As a matter of fact, she darts back to a desk in the room and she starts digging through paperwork, trying to look for something that has reminded her of the God's Agate. And as she's doing that, Bentel Bravo bursts in. Oh, Sheeny, we have such an issue. We have a monumental problem.
Oh, God.
Bentel, what's the problem? It's Tim. He's not coming. He's not coming. We're short an actor. Oh no. Oh, it's not good.
I hate this so much.
Oh, all right, listen, loves. I promise you I will help you. But first, you must help us, please. I need you to help us put on this show. Everybody, roll initiative, and here's how the encounter is going.
Oh, Lord.
6.
15 with a +2, 17.
Nice.
I got a 2.
Here is how this encounter is going to work. So I am going to, in one of these 3 characters, I am going to feed you guys a line. I'm going to give you a little information about the show, and then you guys must respond with a line that you think the character would say at your turn in initiative. If the line is basically in line with the way the show is going, then you will roll either a performance or a deception check at a DC 14. If the line is funny or goes in line with the show, I'll give you advantage on that roll. If it's completely off the wall, I'll give you disadvantage. Every time that you win, so every time you beat the DC 14 roll, you get a +1. If you get to +7 at any point during the performance, you automatically win. If you fail, you get a -1. And if you get to -7 during the performance at any point, you lose. If you make it through all 4 acts, then we just tally up if you were positive or negative. If you're positive, depending on the amount you're positive, will depend on the amount of information Sheeny gives you, and same if it's negative.
Sing for our supper.
Sing for our supper.
Last thing, when it's your turn in initiative, you will either give the line or you can give a supporting action. So, for example, if you have a spell or something that gives everybody increases or buffs to their rolls, you can cast that in lieu of saying your line. And then whoever is next, it will then automatically go to them in the initiative. The title is called Shadows of the Jinn. The characters are Lady Eleanor, who is a wise and compassionate noble woman. She's played by Sheeny. Sir Cedric is played by Bentel. And Azar, the mischievous genie, will be played by Oliver. You guys are going to play Morgan, a cunning sorcerer. So you all walk out on stage with all three of the players. You look out into the audience. There is a smattering of people there, maybe 30 or 40 people. Sheeny goes up and says, I want to thank everybody for coming to Shadows of the Jinn. We have had an unfortunate accident. One of our players, Tim, could not make it today. Luckily, we've had some other friends of ours who are going to step in. Please, we appreciate you being here, and we hope you enjoy the Shadows of the Jinn. You hear the minstrel start playing some music. We're in Lady Eleanor's castle. It's a room filled with ancient artifacts and mystical objects. Lady Eleanor and Sir Cedric are discussing the recent turmoil of the city, along with Morgan. Sir Cedric, the city is in chaos. People speak of a powerful force that has taken control. We must do something before it's too late.
My lady, fear not. I will investigate the matter and put an end to this menace.
Kevin, you can either add a line as Morgan the Sorcerer, or you can give a supporting action to the rest of the team if you are able.
Okay. You shan't go alone. You will need my assist.
Morgan, that was good. You have advantage. Give me a deception or a performance roll.
On that roll. 14, right?
You have to beat a DC 14.
I got a...
Roll 2 times and take the higher.
Okay, I got a +5 deception.
Perfect.
19.
Perfect. Okay, +1.
+5.
Well, no, you get 1 point. So +1 for staying in line. That is a success in the encounter. Who are you and why should we trust you? Ellen.
I am Morgan the Sorcerer, soothsayer extraordinaire.
Perfect. Give me a performance or deception with advantage.
Come on, baby. 19 + 3, 22.
Perfect.
Ooh,
There's a
we're good at
+2
this.
on the encounter. Yep, doing good so far.
Seems kind of early in the morning for a performance, though.
At least we had a good breakfast.
Indeed.
Very well. I will ask Sir Cedric to bring you with him on his quest.
Very well, my lads. Come with me, Morgan, and we will defeat and find what we need to.
So, curtain goes down. Act 2. So, we are now in a hidden chamber where Morgana and Sir Cedric are performing a ritual to reveal the source of dark energy. Suddenly, we also see Azar, the genie, played by Oliver, hiding in the shadows. He comes out with a bow. Greetings, mortals. I am Azar, the genie of the lamp. You have awakened me. Theo, the line or a help action?
Is it true that when one awakens a genie, you get 3 wishes?
That works. Go ahead and give me a flat deception or performance check.
So I'm trying to deceive the audience?
Well, it's up to you. So You can use either. If your performance score is higher, you can use that. If your deception check is higher, you can use that. If they're both the same, it doesn't matter.
Okay, I got you. I got a 5 for performance.
The audience does not connect with that. You guys lose a point. You are still at +1 for the encounter.
It is not true that you get 3 wishes. Those are for wives' tales. I provide no force but your own desire. It's about freeing me. You must free me.
What's the catch?
I, the wise knight. If you free me, I will grant ye a wish, but this city will bend to my will. Choose carefully.
Back to the top of the order. We are at Kevin.
Quick question. The bow he's wielding, is it real or is it a stage bow or?
No, it's staged. This is all stage. This is all stagecraft.
Aye, tell us, the Jinn. How is it? We may be able to give you your freedom.
Perfect. Go ahead and give me a roll with advantage, deception, or performance.
Roll twice or roll once?
Roll twice.
Ooh, 15 plus 5, 20.
Got it. All right. Another success. You are at +2 for the encounter.
You can give me my freedom by allowing me to follow you. I will go into the lamp and you can carry me out of here. But once you do, I need you to contemplate your wish very carefully.
And the curtains come down. So we go into Act 3, Wishes and Consequences. We are now in a city square. It's been transformed by Azar's magic. Lady Eleanor, Sir Edric, and Morgan confront Azar.
Azar, we refuse to be slaves to our own desires. Undo this chaos you've unleashed. You cannot undo a wish. The city is mine to command. Then prepare for battle.
Ellen, you're up.
Taste my lightning.
Go ahead and give me the roll with advantage.
With advantage, natural 20 plus 3 is 23.
Wow. All right. For a natural 20, perfect. The audience and your castmates are so convinced by this response. You get 2 successes for that one. You are at +4.
Morgan, no, it feeds off the lightning.
Theo, you're up.
But there are no real actions. We're just hearing the lines.
Yeah, you guys are theater of the mind, man. You guys are acting it out on stage as you go. So now it's your turn to either give the next line, or you could cast like a bless or something so that whoever's next would have advantage on their roll, or have a +4 on their roll.
I'll do that. I'll cast bless. That's fine.
So this will automatically go to next in order, which would be Kevin.
I know what will dampen that lightning. I shall summon the water wizard.
I will have you roll with disadvantage because there is no extra actor to play the water wizard. So roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Got a 10 on dice, +5, 15, +4 from bless.
No, you
19.
roll a d4 to see what your plus is from bless. You don't just get an automatic.
Okay. So 15 stand-in, +1.
It's okay, because a 15 on its own passes. So you get +1. You are now at +5.
Sir Cedric says, we don't need a water wizard. I will fight.
And the curtains go down. Act 4, Redemption and Resolution. We see a soliloquy. Lady Eleanor alone contemplating the city's fate. Sir Cedric, now freed from Azar's magic.
I apologize, my lady. I failed you. The city is lost.
No, Sir Cedric, the city is not lost. We may have made mistakes, but we can still make amends. Slowly, Azar and Morgan enter, realizing the consequences of their actions. Azar.
I never anticipate the price of my wishes.
Ellen. you're up.
Genies are a tricky lot. It seems that he got the best of us this time, but it doesn't mean it's over.
Perfect. Give me a flat roll.
Whoo! 11 plus 4 is 15.
Perfect. You get +1. You guys are so close. You're at +6. It is not over. We all make mistakes. It is in redemption that we find true strength.
How can one such as this djinn be redeemed?
Theo, you're up.
If we look into his heart and find the real struggle within and empathize, perhaps we can bring him around.
All right, give me a roll with advantage, and you also have your +4 bless.
Good deal. Come on, baby. This is it.
14 and then 1. 15.
Perfect. You did it. You give this last line, and it really resonates with the audience. They stand up cheering wildly, throwing flowers at the stage. The blue goats all stand in a line and grab your hands, and you guys all do a bow, and the curtains come up. That is the end of the play, and you have successfully gotten to 7. Good job. Bento and Oliver, they come over, they shake your hands, they thank you so much for helping them out. They were really in a pinch. They scurry off, and Sheeny again motions for you to come into the back room.
Follow her right in, wiping the sweat from my brow.
Yeah. Good show, guys.
Yep.
You go back in, she sits at the desk, and now that she's not harried, she's able to pull out a document, and she says, oh, yes, here it is. I know this may be hard to believe. Maybe you're the type that do believe. I don't know. Not everybody does. But the last we knew, the gold Agate was in possession of the bullywugs. Here's what you know about bullywugs in the city of Kalamport. Bullywugs used to live in the Central Garden. They had a thriving community. They mostly kept to themselves. Their main durdock within the Central Garden was near a large pond. This is many, many years ago. Many of the elite of Kalamport wanted to access the pond, so they worked with that Sil Pasha at that time to eradicate the bullywugs. Eventually, the bullywug community was forced underground, where they, over time, formed their own city of Tal-a-Hase. To many, in contemporary times, their existence is a rumor.
Sheeny, really? I mean, these kids' tales are really not helpful.
Listen, love, up to you or not you believe it. They say that the Bullywug city is underground. That it's a large, vast subterranean city. And that's why we don't ever see them on surface. And she lets you look at basically a cargo manifest. And it's got a unique symbol, and it shows it going underground. And she points it out, and she says, this right here, this is the God's Agate. I'm almost positive. And whenever I see this symbol, that means that we've been doing some trading with the underground city.
Do you have any indication of where the entrance is?
Well, I think you can get there from any of the subterranean entrances. From what I understand, it's quite a long journey to get there with a lot of danger, obviously. Those who believe that the bullywug exist also say that them wugs don't want no one coming near them.
All right.
No one they don't know.
I still think we need to check it out.
Well, Sheeny, thank you. Do you happen to have a map? I mean, you obviously have access to this kind of information through Jeb, not Jim, Jeb.
Give me a luck check.
Ooh. Everybody or just Ellen?
Everybody. Everybody can give me a luck check.
Oh, Jesus.
12.
2.
16. I'm burning some good dice on these checks.
16 is good. But no, she does not have that map. No, I'm sorry, love. I don't have anything like that. I don't know that one even really true exists.
What, if you don't mind me asking, I don't want to get too personal. What's with the bangle?
Oftentimes, in the relationship between Wylam and Jib, they can't always be seen together, And I sort of act as an in-between at times. And this little bangle here is an indicator that you have done something for Wylam and he trusts you. And if Wylam trusts you, I trust you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, okay.
Good to know.
And then she pulls out a box from her drawer, and there's like 27 other bangles in there, and she just drops it in there and puts it in her drawer.
Yeah, so we have this idea, and honestly, it just kind of got kicked around last night. So I'm sure Wylam hasn't told you, but and honestly, it's a touch embarrassing, but we came up with a really great show idea that you should get with Wylam about. We think it'll be a real hit. Kind of a farcical comedy of errors, about some love-struck people, a man and a woman, will they, won't they kind of stuff. And then the man's best friend and, the love interest's mom, hitting it off, maybe having a fling. It just, we think there's a lot of potential.
Yeah, that sounds amazing, love. Like, you wanna collab?
Writing Romeo and Juliet.
I mean, I would love to sit down and pick your brain. I'm already intrigued by this idea.
I already tried to get a piece of the action since the story is literally about me. And Wylam basically threatened to kill me and throw me out of the city if I made any more demands. So I don't know that I necessarily want to go that far, but just know that there's a really good idea out there, and that Wylam is kind of mercurial and seems to be a very dangerous person that will likely backstab you or steal whatever it is that he wants from you for his own gain, and probably keep. Even though you seem to have a very good working relationship with him, I would recommend keeping him at an arm's distance, just because he seems to be very full of himself and has a myriad of connections with assassins and killers. And
Ellen,
am I oversharing? I'm sorry.
Listen, I get it. You might just be shitting on the villain a little too hard. Let's let him do what he does, and we'll do what we do. And this is one of his connections. I think the last thing we need to do is for echoes of us to be trash talking to get back to him. That just keeps us attached.
Sheeny grabs, places her hand on top of your hand across the table, looks you in the eye, and gives you a wink and says, "Don't worry about it, love. I get it. Okay, I'm a big girl. Jeb is pretty well connected, but I thank you for your concern."
Yes, sorry, it's been a long day.
Well, day just started, love.
It really did. Yeah, we did the matinee. Are we going to be expected to return for prime time?
Oh no, I'll find Tim, but that's awfully sweet of you, and you guys did a wonderful job, and I really appreciate it. And as far as this idea, I will get with Wylam on this. And I'll tell you this, if any of you are ever interested in pursuing the acting bug, there's always room for you here at the Blue Goat. And you will always be welcome at this theater.
Thank you. I mean, I thought for sure that I was going to flub it and, get super nervous, but it was really invigorating. It's such a, I mean, I don't know, maybe I caught the bug. That was fantastic.
Y'all were naturals. You've got the chops, as we like to say. All right, loves, I do have to prepare for my next showing, but if there's anything that I can help with on your quest, let me know. If I hear anything else about the gods Agate, I will see if I can't get a hold of one of you, probably through Wylam or one of his people. But good luck to you, and I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thank you so much for your help.
Kevin's going to step up. He's going to take her hand. Sheeny, I'm Kevin, human entrepreneur. It was a privilege to share the stage with you, truly. And then he's going to give her the eyes, couple blinks. Long, slow blinks.
She blushes in respect to like Kevin's overall like sexiness. She just melts, blushes, and then scurries back to her dressing room so that she can get changed.
Great. Now we're going to have a pirate pissed at us.
Hey, you don't think the eyes aren't going to work on Jeb, too?
This is Desert City, a D&D5E actual play produced by TTRP Theater. I'm your Dungeon Master, Jazz. Theo is played by Chris Freedom. Ellen is played by Duke Walter. Kevin is played by Dean Martin Jr. TTRP Theater is a group of actors, artists, and gamers from all walks of life that play a diverse set of games in a diverse set of styles. We have a wide array of content available for free on YouTube. Search TTRP Theater and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Twitter at TTRP Theater. We'd love to hear your feedback. Comment on YouTube or tweet about the show using hashtag RenCityPod. That's RENCITYPOD. Or follow us at the same handle, at RENCITYPOD. Be good to one another. See you next time.